Hello, Brian here with knucklewarmers.com. I want to thank everybody for finding an interest in my product here. I'm getting some great feedback about the product and how it's working for people. What I want to do today is go over how the product is installed on the motorcycle. What I've tried to do is keep my cost down and just make two patterns that'll fit all the motorcycles. So there's different ways to install them on different motorcycles. What I want to go over today is kind of a pre-fit. What you're going to do when you get your knuckle warmer, it's going to look something close to this. And this form is what you want to pre-fit the motorcycle with. And another way of making the knuckle warmer smaller or bigger is to move this bend right here up or down, and that'll make the distance here shorter or longer. So if it seems a little big on your motorcycle, you want to move this bend up. If it seems a little small, then you move it down, make this length a little bit longer. I hope everybody can see that. So what I've done is just make these bends at a rectangular sort like that, open it up, slide it onto the cup, onto the hand grip here. Next, what you want to do is come right in here and make a bend straight down so this wire actually sits on the handlebars. And you can actually see the knuckle warmer is held on by that right there. Okay, next we're going to come underneath and do the same thing, make a bend and twist it right into the controls on your motorcycle. And then you can see how the knuckle warmer is coming together, and then you fasten your Velcro either on the outside of the handlebars, or you can even come on the inside of the handlebars here. Then you can just come back and make these twists or these bends right down against the controls again here, and that actually holds the knuckle warmer in place and a good start. Then you come behind or in front here of the controls, press the two Velcros together like that, and you can actually even create a little more tension to hold it on by folding the knuckle warmer up or down, or folding it over to create a little more tension to hold the knuckle warmer on. Then the best thing to do is to shape this a little arch in this so your hand goes in and out very well here. And that's the basics for each side. Now I'm going to take it back off, straighten this back out again, and on some motorcycles, especially on the Yamahas, some of the Yamahas, the mirror post is not going to line up with this notch. The mirror post is actually going to hit right in here on the knuckle warmer, and it'll be on the inside of the handlebar here. So on them models of motorcycle, you slide it on and the notch is not even going to be used. And your mirror post is going to be right here where my finger is, and as an example, my finger is the mirror post, and what you're going to do is twist this and go right around the mirror post like that, and that is actually going to hold it on also. We have a bendable wire, a copper coated bendable wire sewed in the knuckle warmer on the outside here, and this gives us something to bend to shape for each individual motorcycle. And depending on your bike, you may have to be a little bit creative on your own style to get it to hold on the motorcycle, but you can bend this over and over again and really not hurt anything. And when I first started using the knuckle warmers, I didn't even have any Velcro on them at all, and I just twisted the wire together to hold it on. So let's move across the motorcycle. I've pre-fit these angles here, get it so it stands straight up and stuff, and then just slide the knuckle warmer on, and this side has the oil reservoir. Put the cup end on the handlebar grip, pull this up, and again make your bend in the wire, and it actually bends down and hangs right on the motorcycle. And again, see, it's almost held on there by just that little bend. On this model, we still have the throttle cables coming in. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend this like this so the cables actually have a little place to lay. And I'm going to pull the knuckle warmer off so you can see how it is bent. We have this kind of a, I guess maybe an S shape here on this end. So if you still have the throttle cables, that's the way you're going to bend yours. So again, look at it, see how it's bent, sliding it on, up and over. And again, right now it's held on just by this right here, and then the bend around the cables. So go ahead, pull the front of it out, close the Velcro across the front, and then Velcro your two Velcros together here, holding the knuckle warmer on. Come back, give you a little more room for your hand to go in and out, like this, in and out. You can make this larger or smaller. And again, by pulling on this and creating more bend here, puts more pressure on to hold the knuckle warmer in place. And the same thing on this side. If you have a Yamaha where the mirror post is on this side of the handlebars, then the notch may or may not go around it, and you may do a twist in this little tab created. It could be twist up and the mirror post would be here, and you twist it around like that, and that would actually be holding on the knuckle warmer there. Go ahead and pull your two Velcros together and you're all set. Okay, that's about it for the installation guide. I hope that helps everybody. Again, I'm really thankful for everybody that found an interest in the knuckle warmer. Ride safe, had fun.